I've got the chance to speak to the one and only Miss Dee Wallace. Dee is an internationally known actress with over 250 TV and film credits to her name, including movies such as Critters, The Howling, Cujo, and of course E.T. But Dee is also a very spiritual person, an accomplished writer, has a radio call-in show, and is a well-respected authority on self-creation. Odd and Dee talk about all of it in this interview. We hope you enjoy their chat.
Now we're going to move into interview roulette.
Okay.
I had you before pick 5 numbers, and these are the questions that correspond with them.
Oh, dear God. I'm so bad at this shit. All right.
I'm happy to hear you cuss. You said F this. I was like, I don't think she cusses. I'm happy to hear it.
Fuck yes, I do.
There you go. Yeah. I should have told you beforehand. You don't have to.
Have you seen my movies?
Well, movies are different. Movies are different than your personal life. You know, but I should have told you beforehand. You could have sworn if you wanted to. So anyways, first question. What is something you don't mind paying more money for?
Oh, anything for my kid.
It's a good mom.
That's true.
You want to adopt me?
Sure, baby. I got room. Come on.
Second question. How would you describe yourself to a blind person in 5 words or less?
I'm kind and I'm loving. And I have pretty blonde hair.
And a beautiful smile.
Ah, thank you.
What used to scare you as a child?
Oh. Dark closets. I was scared to death that somebody was at the back of my closet. Every night my dad had to take me back there to show me there was nobody there.
I saw an interesting thing recently is you're not actually you're not actually scared of being alone in the dark. What you're actually scared of is not being alone in the dark.
Yeah, very true.
I have quite a few of these things. What are you OCD about, if anything?
Integrity.
Upset.
It's a big thing for me. I demand it of myself, and I demand it of people that I work with and that I love.
It's a good quality to demand.
Yeah.
It's
I need a lot more of it.
Yeah, I was just saying it's something that sometimes feels like it's very lacking in the world.
And on another note, shit that's piled high in my house. My mother had shit piled, she had to work pretty much 14 hours a day with traveling back and forth. And so if stuff gets piled up too much in my house, it just drives me crazy.
I'm right there with you. I need clean surfaces.
Yeah.
I grew up, I spent a lot of time with my grandparents because my home life was traumatic, but not good.
Challenging.
There you go. So I spent a lot of time with my grandparents, and my grandmother's house was impeccably clean. Like, this is the place that dust bunnies go to die.
Yeah.
Like, if dust bunnies are real and they have a community, when they step outside, whatever laws they have, they went to my grandmother's house to be taken care of.
Love it.
Now, because I'm a creative mind, my workspace is usually very cluttered. However, everything else needs to be clean surfaced and, everything, a place for everything and everything in its place.
I'm with you. And
it drives me up the wall when it's not.
Me too.
So, yeah, I understand that. I don't want to see things piled up. Unless they're books. I'm okay with books being piled up, because I run out of space on my bookshelf real quick.
Well, I have a whole office of books, so I keep them back there.
All right. Last question.
Yes.
When people look you in the eyes, what do you hope they see?
Love. That's a no-brainer to me.
I want to tell you, they see it.
Thank you.
Yeah, this whole interview, your eyes have been bright and happy and full of joy and love.
Thank
So
you. That's who I am, and that's who I want everybody to see, because then it encourages them to live there too.
okay, Dee, I'm going to post links and everything, but go ahead and tell them where they can find your radio show and where they can get your books.
Well, if you want a signed book, you can go to iamdeewallace.com. Can't get easier than that. You can order any of my books on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. And you know, I'm all over social media. You can find me everywhere. So,
Dee, I want to thank you for joining me today.
such a pleasure. So many great questions. We've had a really, really meaningful discussion.